Witchcraft is a wonderful thing, but so many spells and rituals rely on a whole host of weird and wonderful ingredients. And I'm not talking about Eye of Newt, lizard legs, and dead man's toes.
And a dash of pox, and a dead man's toe.
You'll find witch talk to be full of expensive ingredients like Himalayan pink salt, and a crystal for every intention. With the cost of living as it is, we don't want people to see being a witch as just another financial burden. In fact, it should be quite the opposite. So in this video, I shall be talking about 5 witchy ways you can utilise a common ingredient that you may already have at home to make some magic. The egg.
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
Eggs are humble yet potent symbols of fertility, protection and divination. Number 5. Egg divination or oomancy. Divination is the practice of seeking knowledge of the future through mystical means. Oomancy is the practice where the contents of an egg is used to perform a reading, usually by interpreting patterns formed by egg whites when dropped into water or on a surface. The shapes and formations are then interpreted to provide guidance or answers to questions in the same way you would read tea leaves. Number 4. Protection spells. Eggshells can be used in protection spells and rituals. Crushed eggshells can be sprinkled around the perimeter of a home to create a protective barrier to keep out negative energies. This is a cheap alternative to salt, especially if you're using the egg for something else anyway. Alternatively, you can inscribe protective symbols or sigils onto eggshells before burying them in the ground as a form of protective magic. This actually has amazing benefits for the grounds. Leading on to our next method. Number 3. Gardening. Gardens can serve as sacred spaces for practicing witchcraft, as well as being a useful resource for witches who practice with herbs and nature. Rapidly growing plants like tomatoes can deplete the soil's calcium levels. The shell of a chicken egg can be an excellent natural supplement and fertiliser for outdoor flowers, vegetables and fruit trees in your garden, as it's about 96% calcium.
Well, I'll tell you, eggshells and Miracle-Gro.
They also make great biodegradable seed starter pots, and can be used to prevent slugs and snails from getting to plants by sprinkling them across the soil surface. The sharp edges of the eggshells create a pointy barrier that pests won't want to crawl over. And finally, you can chuck them in the compost bin, where they'll add lots of nutrients in there. Number 2. Rituals. Eggs symbolise fertility and new beginnings and are often used in fertility rituals and spells. Rituals may be aimed at those wanting to conceive a child, or promoting growth and abundance in various aspects of life, such as creativity, projects, or relationships. One way of promoting new beginnings is through egg cleansing. This is where an egg is rolled all over the body to absorb any negative energies or spiritual impurities. Afterwards, the egg is cracked open and examined. The patterns, bubbles, or discolorations inside the egg are interpreted to identify areas of concern and the success of the cleansing. Number 1. Offerings. Eggs can be offered as gifts or used as offerings in rituals to honour deities, spirits or ancestors. They can be left out in the garden for fairies. Eggshell powder can also be used as an ingredient in ritual incense or spell jars to imbue them with protective or cleansing properties. Check out our Pinterest for a board full of witchy ways to use eggshells that includes all the ideas listed in this video and more, like using eggs for skincare and other beauty hacks. And let us know in the comments how you like to use your eggs. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed our video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share.
I think you'll find that within some eggs is the truth. That should have been a $1 bill. But I'm no magician. I'm just a guy that knows PowerPoint.